to boot it away to start this game. He'll bring it out. It's Silva. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Pitt Panthers return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Looking to go up top on first down. Dances away. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. They'll run play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. It's third and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll just down it right there. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective team.
Got a lot of running room. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Strong. He's going for the big play. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. This is why they show up for Midnight Yell, and they are playing like they practice.
And this place rocks as loud as anywhere in the country, and you want to get them going early. First drive of the game, scoring a touchdown, getting them jacked up.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they... Lambeau Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, the Corps Cadets, the world-famous 12th man, Lady Reveille, and early indications, a whole throng of Aggies ready to make some noise. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. So Texas A&M's offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways this guy is very dangerous.
Powers ahead, gets 4, he's down at the 10. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
To throw, it's Strong. Trying to get to him. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Gonna take a shot. Hits him inside the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. So Pittsburgh's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a great matchup we have of 2 highly productive runners, David.
And I like the competition aspect of this, Reese. Like, I'm watching what you're doing on the other side, and I'm going to prove I'm a better running back than you. Both these guys are looking to be the man today.
And both guys can go the distance, right? These 2 running backs seem to get better as the game goes on. So which defense can be more physical, step up, and at least slow the other guy down?
Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the ball will be down just outside the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Looking to throw it strong. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Estrada. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A&M comes back out with another first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When you're undefeated league champ.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner will be dragged down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Line getting set on second down. The give to the back. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Pressure coming. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Pitt will line up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And after that punt, that's where they'll mark it. It'll be just inside the 35-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Now the toss. Just steamrolling the defense. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He'll toss it. Takes tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. He now has 62 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. Looking to move it through the air. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Strong. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over UMass. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on him for us. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Gets it out quickly. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a 1st down. And the Panthers have this offense rolling. The run from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Buys a little extra time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take it. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that 1st down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness. When the Aggies have that toughness is when you see the
afterburners coming. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. A strike downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Dropping back, it's Strong. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They are seizing control, and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just...
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll take the deep shot. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Swings it out to his running back. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They go to the ground. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in College Station. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's another safety. Can you believe this? Second of the game. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Pushes ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. Splits the uprights. Good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
Oh, look out! The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Aggie! And the pummeling has started.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march down the field to score. There's no end in sight for these men.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man in the middle. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Using the quick game. Tackled immediately after the catch.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. 2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got them backed up. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team. If they're having this much success on the ground, it starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Gets it out fast. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it all right. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Aggies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Aggies! And the beatdown has ensued. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field. And, hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. This guy can throw it. Finds his big tight end. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Aggie! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the returner goes down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's got his man.
Really nice timing on that out route there. Good anticipation by the QB, putting it out on time. And how about the receiver securing the catch, tapping the toes before he went out of bounds?
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, it's Perez. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Steamrolls his way ahead. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires left. Snags it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the route is on. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose.
Touchdown, Aggie! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the... to give the offense tremendous field position.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football.
Touchdown, Aggies! And the pummeling has started. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Arkansas delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Fayetteville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. He wants to throw. Got his man. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. He's got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Third down coming up after the completion. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no three-point conversions and stuff like that you can get. So run the ball, make them use timeouts, fall, and walk out here with a dub.
Yeah, this defense should just use their timeouts. Can't take them with you, right? We'll just see. Who knows? Crazier things have happened in college football. Maybe they put the ball on the ground. They don't execute the center quarterback exchange.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed